Um, you know what? Type this thing on YouTube so that people won't ask me. There we go. All right. I'll wait for the others. While I save some image. All right. I don't know if others are still watching my reaction, but yeah. Oh, hello, Martin. Yeah. Okay. Others aren't here yet. But you know what? For those asking if you're already here, English dub is now out. I have played it. All right. Where is it? Yeah, English dub is now out. They probably released it simultaneously. When the English subtitle drops, the English dub is up as well. For those people that wants to watch English dub. But yeah, English dub is now out. If you want to watch it in English dub, go ahead. But yeah, there you go. There's your English dub. Oh, it's not. Oh, really? It's Yuki from Alia. Ah, okay. All right. No wonder why. Yeah, the Namase voice I kind of vibe with. What? There you go. That's the English dub. Anyway, you can see for yourself. But yeah, if you want to watch it in English dub, all right, there you have it. That's the English dub. Let's go. Wait, I want to hear Ichika's voice. You know what? I want to hear Ichika's voice. Who is Ichika's VA? I don't really know much about the English dub cast, so yeah. Oh, really? All right, so far so good with Ichika's English dub. Hey yo, hey yo. All right, Ichika's VA looks or sounds really nice in English. She understood the assignment. Yeah, the English dub VA for Ichika is actually good. I haven't watched Fairy Tail. No, we're not rewatching. I'm just hearing. I'm like hearing the English dub, the new English dub. Okay. Standout English dub cast is Ichika. Bro, even in Japanese, it's Ichika as well. By the way, what is this English ad? I don't know what that is. Sakenagi's okay. It's not what I vibe with. I'm like used to Sakenagi's uh cold, but like there's a kind of cutesy lolly voice, you know? It's not deep that I'm used to, but I think Ryu from what I remember, Ryuin's good. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's good. Wait, I wonder okay, let's hear you know what, let's hear Tsubaki and Utamiya. Oh, it's Mikasa from it. Okay. All right. Why her though? Like, wait, wait. Because the Sake Nagi VA should have like those lolly. But yeah, anyway, they've done it with Kaoruhana as well. You know, Kaoruka's voice. It's kind. Yeah, it's deep. It's not the cutie voice, but yeah. Because I really, really like you too, Rintaro. Oh, bro. I'm used to K, even though it's a deep voice of K, but I'm used to it in English dub. You can hear the K has that kind of bitchy tone to it, the queen vibe, queen bee vibe of K. That's why I really like it in the English dub. So yeah, that matches well. All right, let's hear Tsubaki with the Mia. What do you mean bitchy? No, because Kay's character is supposed to be like that. She is a queen bee, remember? That's why I really like it. It really fits if we westernized classroom feeling. But yeah, it fits. Mm. Okay, Tsubaki's voice is also good. All right, but I don't know about Utamiya though. Maybe it's just me. I don't know about Utamiya, but Tsubaki's voice is good in English dub. Hmm. Hosen is good as well. I don't know about Utamiya. Sasuke's VA. Wait. I forgot. Yagami. Fuck's sake. It's in episode. No, 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 no. Episode 2, episode 2. No, 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 no. Episode 2, episode 2. Oh, it's Levi from AOT? Really? Damn. Alright. Wait. Let's hear Yagami. Oh, Yagami's VA is a new one? Hmm. Wait. Hmm. Ah. Okay. Interesting. Interesting choice. That's all I can say. Interesting choice. I think I'm in the middle right now for Yagami. Yeah, I'm not used to it yet. But yeah, all right. Um, wait. Let's hear the knife scene. Let's hear the knife scene before we proceed to the episode 6 discussion. Asa's VA is really, for me, it's good. It is Yuki from Alia. Uh, why? Why did? Why is Susan's VA, didn't like have voice acting when she was about to kick? Right. So- But why? All right. Mm, all right. Yeah, I got some critique about that Hosen's voice there, but overall it was good, especially on Koji's VA. In this part, I actually enjoyed that. Yeah, the voice acting of Anna, bro, both dub and the Japanese is really good. Yeah. All right, that is it for the English dub. I'm not a big fan of Tsukishiro's voice in the English dub though, but all right, maybe that's just me. All right. Anyway, Let's jump right into Nick is doing a good job as Koji. All right, let's take a look at this. So it adapted 150 plus pages again, right? All right. What did they cut out? Uh, mm, yeah, okay. They removed the yap part of the students asking Chibashira Sensei, right? Um, yeah, they removed it. Yeah, they cut it out, which is I'd say it's good. Yeah, it's for us to read. The rules is for us to read. Like you have to read it on your own. It's like basically what happened to Jujutsu Kaisen Cooling Game Arc. From what I remember, the people that paused to read the rules, and some people got mad about it. Anyway, that's basically to save time, for the anime. Uh, yeah, it's not really 1-to-1%. We can't even read basically Jujutsu Kaisen fans. But yeah, the JJK fans got trolled so hard after that. When I heard that um, drama, I was like, wait, you have to pause to read the rules for JJK, and then people got mad about it because they want action shonen. They don't want explanation. All that sums up the brains of shonen tards, I'd say. But yeah, and they also pretty much, yeah, they condensed it drastically. Um, the Koenji talk though is also condensed but minimal. There's not much. It's all about fighting and aura. Yes, basically JJK. Um, okay. Huh. Wait. Okay. Next scene is okay. It's still the same. Um, yeah. Ah. All right. Just pretty condensed dialogue as well, just to get the point across. But it's fine. I mean, we have to, or they have to. Um, oh, okay. So it's still the same. All right. Yeah. It's pretty much the same, just condensed dialogues. And, oh, oh. Okay. Wait, wait. I see a change already. Wait, this part. Ayano Koji was walking in the hallway in the light novel, and then he got grabbed. It's not Albert. It was Ishizaki that said sup. But in the anime, hey. Nah. Nah, the anime made it comedic. I love that. Thank you, anime, for actually changing that up. That's the change I prefer. Yeah. They made Albert say hey. I like that. All right. Yeah, Zora he doesn't need to walk the hallway. Also love this shot of Ayana Koji. Look at that. Oh, you read this part yesterday? Yeah. And family first. Oh, but they cut out the part where Ayana Koji said "Hey" as well. Hey back. He said "Hey back." Uh, yeah. I like the fact that they changed this to Albert saying "Hey" and then started grabbing him instead of Ishizaki appearing first. I like that change. All right. Uh, wait, wait, what? What do you mean tissues? Oh, the room. Oh my days! I just realized what he meant. I just realized what Ishizaki meant. Yo, Ishizaki is wild, bro. Wait, am I understanding it correctly? Wait, hold on. Let me read the entire thing. Uh, uh they're actually planning to it. Yeah, there we go. Was full of tissues. Yeah. So okay, well, I didn't read the entire thing, but then I saw tissues, and it said, Ishizaki's room is a mess. I was like, wait, wait. When they went to Albert's room, they discussed about the flags in his room. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, bro. Hiyori is too pure for this conversation. She has no clue what those meant. She has no clue what those tissues. My sweet innocent angel is too pure for this series. Okay, they visited Albert's room, a large American flag and Japanese flag. Wait, there's no Japanese flag here though. Or maybe it's on the other side. You just didn't see. Yeah, Hiyori was confused. Yeah, Hiyori is such an innocent, sweet girl. She doesn't belong in this series, man. Um, okay. Yeah, okay. Also pretty much 1-to-1. They just had to condense some parts here. Yeah, they had to because it's like going back and forth with the discussion. So all right, that's good for the anime. Chapter 4.6, trials and tribulations. Oh, they cut that part out. Oh yeah, they cut this part out. Wait, Ayana Koji bumped into Shinohara. Huh. At first, Hiyori said she was willing to clean Ishizaki's room. Yeah. Over explanation once is enough. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's valid for the anime to just say it once, and then if you want to understand it more, replay it. You know, like the anime doesn't, let you take time. You know, but if you have read the novel, then it's totally fine to just let it play out. But if you haven't, then you have to pause. So yeah, but it's better this way because compared to season 2 and 3, yeah, we are reading subtitles after all. Because compared to season 2 and 3, they are cutting out a lot of scenes. They're not condensing it; they're cutting it. they're removing scenes, and it won't be in the anime any further. In season 2 and 3. That's why I'm glad that instead of cutting it, they are condensing it. They are shortening the scene, but at least the point is still there. So yeah, get straight to the point. Yeah, exactly. That's why I really like this adaptation more than the season 2 and 3. Holy shit. Um, okay, yeah, they cut out the Ayana Koji met up with Shinohara. Ah, ah, okay. So they changed this scene. They changed this. Ayana Koji isn't here, right? But in the novel, he is here. He was here. That's what I liked about this adaptation. Yeah. So Ayana Koji was in this scene, but in the anime, he isn't. All right, that's actually. I guess that's much better for me because give some space between these two lovebirds, and then Kushida came in, and then Komiya came in. Like I think that's a better narrative than Ayana Koji's just there. You know, eavesdropping on them. All right. Uh, yeah. Yeah, Ayana Koji was in this scene in the light novel. Okay. All right. That's much better for the anime because Ayana Koji isn't here. So he got the info after this, and it's in the classroom. So yeah, okay, that's much better. For me, that is much better because it seems like Ayana Koji is just everywhere eavesdropping. I get it from the light novel's perspective because it is Ayana Koji's POV. So yeah, but the anime can adjust to that and make it seem like Ayana Koji is not there. And also, the same thing that happened with season 3 with Suzune and Manabu's reunion or reconciliation. Ayano Koji is there in the light novel. He didn't give them space, but in the anime, Ayano Koji in season 3 gave the Horikita siblings space. That's what I like about the anime. That they changed that. Let the siblings have their moment, and Haruko is just there as a third party. But yeah, oh hi KJ. But yeah, that is what I like. Oh my days, they might actually adapt this to my 4 episodes, but I'm still clinging on to hope that it's just 3 episodes. But yeah, okay, they adapted this part, they adapted this part, yeah, they adapted this. Uh, just condensed. Yeah. All right. Matsushita talk. Yeah. All right. Well. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. And then okay, Ishizaki and Nishino. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So far, yeah, just condensed dialogues. Damn. So they haven't removed a single scene yet. They're just shortening the scenes. Oh. All right. Huh. Or change stuff. But yeah. Koji isn't in the scene of Ike Shinohara. Okay, the cafeteria of Suzune and Ayana Koji. This one got adopted, and then this one. So yeah, all right. Yeah, so far, whoa. Yeah, I'm actually like impressed that they did cut out scenes. Instead, they shortened the scenes just to get the point across. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they haven't cut out a single scene yet. I'm actually impressed, but like this one, this one though is not in the light novel. So the anime gave us a comedy fan service of EK. I wouldn't say this is comedy, but like, no, man, I can't take it seriously. Yeah, it is dramatized because of the sunset, and he fell on his knees, but like, fucking hell. uh, yeah, this is actually hilarious. The fact that the anime did this bit, even though the light novel didn't say it, yeah, they didn't say it. Yeah, it wasn't mentioned. Yeah, this is anime original. It's giving me season one, and Ayana Country was asking three of them to work in the study group. Ah, yeah. And then the K talk. Yeah, K with Ayana Koji. Yep, pretty good. Wow, they actually did not cut out the scene. Wow, my memory was bad when I reacted. Oh my days, they actually did not cut out a scene. I'm impressed. I am actually impressed. They might sacrifice this volume, yes, that's a fact. But given given the runtime and everything, they didn't cut out a single scene. Instead, they just shortened it, condensed dialogues, but the scene is still there. It's still present in the anime. So their narrative structure is still there. It's concise. Okay, I like this. Yeah, I like this much better already than season two and three. Right off the bat, to see if they will rush it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Only. Yeah. And then, wow, they only adapted chapter four, the entirety of chapter four. Wow. So we're now at page 315, chapter five, Battle of the First Years and Third Years. Yeah, we're like 60% done. Yeah, we're now at chapter five, page 315. So next episode we'll start at page 315, and we'll see more of Yagami and Kushida, Utamiya and Hosen. Uh, yeah. And then the boys talk. Ryuen, Katsuragi, and Anakoji. And then we'll meet Fuka Senpai, Kiryuin Senpai. Yeah, it's in the next episode. Yeah, it's in the next episode. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I hope it is. I hope it is the next episode. I hope it is going to be the final episode of Volume Two, because yeah, so far it's actually a pretty good adaptation. Even though it's just shortened dialogues, condensed scenes, they still got every important details for the narrative structure right. I actually like it. I'm glad that they made this choice instead of sacrificing a scene, not including that scene, and then have to explain it to anime viewers that, oh, because the anime didn't adapt this part or that part. So yeah, uh, I think Clash of Daily season one and Light Novels covering that parts are some of the most wholesome content, but out there, even the author's post was genuinely enjoyable to read. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Every scene for this episode is actually adapted almost one to one. Every single scene here was not cut out. They only cut out or removed some of the dialogues just to, get straight to the point. Uh, what is this scene supposed to be about, and build up the hype No. Uh, that was unintentional, guys. But yeah, it's uh, it's a pretty good adaptation, I must say. Wow, they adapted the entirety of chapter four, and then we'll move to chapter five and six. So yeah, it's pretty good. Very interesting. But yeah, they had to like sacrifice the whole explanation bit, and let's the viewers just pause and read. Take note of this shit. For those reactors that cannot pause, like your boy Roshi, will be cooked. They have to go back to the scene and pause it. Yeah, because that's the bad part of recording. If you cannot pause, if you have a separate like, if you don't have a separate recorder for your uh, screen and you don't have a separate camcorder, yeah, you're done. You're cooked as a reactor. Yeah, that's why I'm glad that OBS has like uh, an option to have like a separate display capture and separate face cam. So yeah, and then also a combined face cam and display capture as you're seeing right now. So yeah. Anyway, good adaptation. The peak art and Flash movie is going to start not next week, but next week is still a build up. But I hope it is the end of volume two. If it is the end of volume two, oh, people are gonna be so sus of this certain person, this certain student who will be talking to Tsukishiro. All right, like I'm not gonna say who, because spoilers. But yeah, if they are gonna end volume two next week, then yeah, the hype is gonna be there. So yeah. Anyway, they they did genuinely cook with this scene. Ah, peak, absolute cinema. This right here of Saka and Nagi. Oh yeah, I saved this image, bro. I had to save this image. The White Room is Anakoji would even certain student. uh, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, love. Even though this this episode is pretty sure based on staff list is a rushed production. Wait, you know what? I need to ask Noriyuki what did he say to the staff of Lurch to be able to give everybody and everything aura. He was like, "Oh, this season you need aura, y'all." Y'all did not give much aura last three seasons. Now it's perfect time to make this give anyone. Oh God, but yeah. Wait, you know what? Let me check. They updated. I find it hard to believe because I don't know why they spent so long on chapter 5 when 6 and 7 is arguably heavier and more impactful as it concludes everything prior to it. Yeah, we'll see though. I hope they do skip the opening and ending theme for the next episode. But yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh, there's only a few key animators. Wait, what? Wait, not chat. What? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Nine key animators. Oh my days. Episode 4 has a lot, but episode 6? What? It's still it's still pretty consistent. Wait, what? Nah, I'm confused. But the questionable thing here is for Chief AD and one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Eight animation directors. But yeah, that's pretty much it though. But wait. Yeah, compared to episode 5, we only have one chief animation director. We have one episode director for a build up. Yeah, good production. That is that normal in this field? Yeah. Uh, huh. This one we have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Wow, episode 5 has a lot more. One more. One more key animator than episode 6. But this one only has one episode director, one chief animation director, five animation directors, compared to this, which has eight animation directors, four chief animation directors, and four episode directors. Interesting. I mean, episode 4 has four chief AD, chief animation directors. One, two, three, four, five, six, and six animation directors. But still, wait, what? Two chief animation directors, four animation directors, four animation directors, two chief animation directors, two chief animation directors. Oh. So it's usually two. Yeah, this is the least important. But the important part is the Sakayanagi and Ichinosu talk. That's the most important part. Uh, yeah, pretty good. Huh. Interesting. Hold on. What is this person doing? Oh, Dangers in My Heart. I see. Vinland Saga? Season 2. The case study of Vanitas. Oh, so Noriyuki Namata and this Kian readers work together then. Bungo Stray Dogs. Oh, shit. Oh, Clash of the Elite Season 1. What the hell? Oh, episode 11? The Susanoo fight with Ibuki. They flex their connections on the island arc. I mean, it's pretty much shown that they are flexing their connections already. They have a lot of connection to Toei Animation. They had the director of One Piece actually participate, even though it's just a storyboard cleanup. But the fact that they got the director of One Piece is insane. So they're flexing their connection to Toei Animation. But yeah, all right. And then we also have an animation director, Terumi Nishi, that has done Jujutsu Kaisen. So yeah, Darling in the Franxx, JoJo. Yeah, I think they are flexing already. I think for now this is just the tip of the iceberg. But yeah, okay. Hmm, very interesting. Yeah, not much key animators, but we have a lot of like animation directors, chief ADs, episode directors. Because, bro, I have no clue. Pretty sure this is because of rush production. They needed a lot of checking on the art, the consistency. So yeah, pretty yeah, pretty good. Very nice. Still consistent episode, I must say. But yeah, if you compare this to Solo Leveling Season 2, this one, holy shit. Look at them key animators, bro. This is the before the Sung Jin versus Bear fight. And we have a lot of animation directors. Look at this shit. What the fuck? And three chief no, one chief AD and then other proper corporations for chief AD. One storyboard and one episode director. Wow, that's a lot of animation directors though. And episode 12 of season 2, the bear fight of some Jinyu, got a lot more key animators, two storyboarders, obviously Yoshihiro Kano, the goat of action, and then episode director one chief animation director. I was saying basically, no, not really. But yeah, and then we have a lot of animation directors. So having to get anime of the year, yeah. I think it's because it already won season 1, Season one already has the anime of the year, so I think from what I heard, Crunchyroll Awards did say that whoever won or whichever one that wins the previous Anime of the Year award will be nullified to be a part of the nominations for Anime of the Year. But they'll still be valid in other categories. That's why Solo Leveling Season 2 is still in other categories. All right. Money needs to come. But as you can see, yeah, this one needs priority, and that's why they have a lot of animation directors. And episode 13, a lot of animation directors as well. And then 4 Chief AD. All right, let's compare that to season 2 of Classroom with the Elite, because I want to see. So usually we get 2 Chief ADs, right? Let's see at season 2. We have 1 Chief AD, 4 animation director. Oh boy. 1 Chief AD, 1 episode director, 4 animation director. This is episode 2, by the way. This is the outsourced one. As you can see here. Oh, would you look at that? Studio 10 second. Let's go. Uh, episode 3. Oh, wow. A lot more. 3 animation director, 1 chief AD. But yeah, you get the point. So their staff is not much. And they work their asses off. Holy shit. Episode 6. One, one, two, three, four, five, 6 animation directors. Chinese names. 2 episode director, 1 chief AD again. Wait, it's still the same chief AD? What the fuck? Yeah, almost every episode it's still the same chief AD. What the hell? Anyway, episode 7. What? Episode 7 has a lot of animation directors? That episode is ass. Huh? What the fuck? Oh hell no. Nah, this is bullshit. But anyway, where is it? Outsourced to Wonderland. Anyway, yeah. What the hell, bro? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 9 animation directors. Episode 8. Oh, this is the Kushida backstory, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. Decent. Okay. Then 9. This is the finale of the paper shuffle. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 animation directors. 2 episode directors. 1 chief animation director again. It's always 1 CAD? Always 1 chief animation director. What the fuck? 2 storyboard, 1 storyboard, 2 storyboard, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What? Outsourcing is basically. Alright. Outsourcing isn't a bad thing. Since already mentioned it. But the fact is, though, if you outsource, please get a good studio. And at the very least, give them time. Give that studio that you're outsourcing to have time to produce quality. Because a basic example is what Sinchi told me. Fate Strange Fate. It's A1 Pictures, right? But a certain episode got outsourced to Wit Studio. Wit Studio produced quality because they have good timeline. But the problem is outsourcing is obviously because of strict deadline, you know. So you have to basically plan it out. But the problem with Clash of Elite season 2 is when they were outsourcing, it's rushed. They didn't have the time compared to Fate Strange Fate, which was basically like years before it got released. So that's why they got this level of quality. Compared to Clash of Duty Season 2. You guys remember, when they announced season two, right? It was in 2022, March 2022. The leaks were February 2022, but it also got released in June. Oh no, July of 2022. You see the difference there? The time difference there? Nah, nah. That is horror for Studio Lurch. For a studio that's not even big compared to A1 Pictures, compared to Wit Studio, Studio Mappa, that's why Studio Lurch got like, crucified by a lot of angry fans of Clash of POV. They got the blame, and this is what happened. Outsourcing is basically to save time for the studio, to manage your schedule more, to make it better. But the problem with outsourcing as well is that if you give the episode to the studio in a rushed production, and that's also, you know, with a strict deadline, like only months or weeks, then they're not gonna produce quality. Unlike Fate Strange Fake, A1 Pictures to Wit Studio, they gave a certain deadline while they have months or even a year before it gets released. So that's the difference between Lurch and A1 Pictures' outsourcing. They have enough time when it comes to outsourcing, but Lurch didn't have enough time when it comes to outsourcing. Outsourcing needs to be planned. If the studio knows they cannot adapt this episode, they cannot focus on this specific episode, they have to outsource it. That's why in the early phase of production, you have to plan out which episode will you outsource. But that's the problem with Clash of Billy season 2. It did not have time to plan things out. So that's the sad reality of Clash of Billy season 2. It got bad. But One Punch Man season 3 got it worse, you know. Yeah, that's that. And yeah, let's see. Holy shit. Anyway, episode 10, the Ayano Papa episode. Yeah, animators are working hard. The Ayano Papa episode has 5 storyboarders. What the fuck? One episode director, one chief animation director, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight animation director. This is outsourced, by the way. Senron and Studio Boss. Let's go! Outsource. It was pretty good though, like kind of consistent. Episode 11, this is Studio Lurch. Yep, Studio Lurch. And got one, two, three storyboarders, 3 episode directors. Yeah, it was still high quality. Yeah, you can tell that they mainly focused on episode 10, 11, and 12 of season 3. Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 animation directors for Ryuen Bullying K episode. Wow. Interesting. And then the Ayana Koji versus Ryuen fight. We got a lot of key animators, as you can see here. Compared to episode 11, boom. Yeah, episode 12, we have two storyboarders. Takehiko Matsumoto is the person that worked on the Ayana Koji versus Ryuen fight. He's the one that, yeah, there you go. Action supervision as well. Storyboard of season 2. Didn't work on season 3 though. There's no like action. But yeah. And also has done the Suzune versus Ibuki fight. So yeah. Hopefully he returns for the good action scenes for season 4. Got popular, and now we're probably going to get better adaptations. Yeah, pretty sure Kadokawa and Lurch know that. But yeah, okay. So we got 2 storyboarders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episode directors. Holy shit! 1 chief animation director again. That's why there are some inconsistencies. What the hell, man? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 animation directors for episode 12 of season 2. Let's go. Yep, there you have it. So that's the comparison of season 4 and season 2. You can see the difference, right? That dark is you can see the difference that season 4 is still consistent even with this questionable many animation directors and episode directors and chief animation directors, right? You can see that they did resort to outsourcing. It's still Studio Lurch, which is great. They pulled up connections, but it's still Studio Lurch. Well, I'm glad about this. I'm really glad. So yeah, I got no mixed feelings about this episode. I thoroughly enjoyed this episode, even though the staff list is kind of questionable at first. But yeah, I won't lie. If it was planned outsourcing, I wouldn't be mad. Yeah, if it is planned outsourcing, I wouldn't be mad as well. Especially they had the time. You saw the first teaser of season 4, right? Like that is not the final product, but they at least showed something from the first 2 episodes of season 4. No, actually, first 3 episodes of season 4. They already animated those parts, but it's not polished enough to be in the anime. You know, but they already showed some stuff early on. That's like more than a year ago. So yeah, I'd say they are actually working hard on season 4, and they took it seriously. And plus, as you can see on the staff, like most of them are not the same as season 2 and 3, or and even season 1. I'm pretty sure that these people already planned ahead, even before like season 3 even finished. I'm pretty sure they planned season 4 ahead. I'm pretty sure Kabakawa and Lurch has said that, you know what, let's do season 4 while we're doing season 3. Like this certain staff of Lurch is doing season 2 and 3, while the other staff is already doing season 4 from Studio Hibari. But yeah. But still, they're forgetting how horrible season 2 really was. Yeah. This all season's popularity at the end of the day, it boosted the popularity of the series. Yeah. Yeah, because I did think to myself that after season 2, Clash of the Elite will have higher popularity. Like it'll raise its popularity, especially because it's action. Everyone loves action, right? So these shonen fans are gonna come in and say, "Oh yeah, this is actually good. I want more action." And then season 3 came in. Why is there no action? Ah, disappointing. 5 out of 10. 1 out of 10. So yeah, those are the same people that are shonen tards. But anyway, what can we do? It's it is what it is. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. To me, season 3 definitely needs more praise because narratively, direction wise, season 3 has like good direction. People underestimate season 3 so much. I don't, because I can see the appeal of season 3. As a filmmaker and writer, I know how season 3 is much better than season 2 to me. Not just because of the quality. The quality bumped up, obviously, than season 2. But you can see the narrative structure is like way more concise compared to season 2. Season 2, I feel like some parts are just dump, 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 just copy paste from the light novel and just make it in an anime visual format. So yeah, and then reused OSTs. Like most of the time, we hear the OSTs, the soundtracks, like repeatedly. Like sometimes I get irritated by that. I'm just not mentioning it. But in season three, they updated it. You know, like they actually went ahead and made the OST way more appealing. And plus, we got more new soundtracks to season three. Special ED, yeah, special ED as well for season three. You can see that they actually cared for season three. Season two was a mess, rushed production. As much as I love season two, I can confidently say is a rush mess. All right, like because of the 5 out of 13 outsourced episodes. You can see nah, and plus the art inconsistency. Even though it's lurched, you can see the inconsistencies. This time around in season four, though, you can see that we have yet to see, an inconsistency. But yeah, not skipping opening on episode one, something was weird. Yeah. In season two, they did not skip the opening, not even once. Season three, they skipped the opening. People are never going to get it because they just don't know. To them, only writing arcs and animation quality matter. They're not going to notice the improvements and everything else yet. Pretty sure they won't. Um, if I can't change their mind, then so be it. Like I tried, and if they still don't get it, then it's fine. You do you. You have your own appeal. You have your own tastes. All right. I don't. Your opinion, it's fine. Season one still the best. Hell no. I beg to disagree. Animation quality, probably, but writing, hell no. They mixed in volume 4, 4.5 as well, and then reused it in season 2 again, but condensed, shortened scenes. I hate that shit. Nah, fuck that. Ryuen took photo of Susan in season 1, and then he took a photo again in season 2. Hell no. Koenji dripping in season 1, and then he's dripping again in season 2 at the cruise ship. Many repeated scenes that I actually did not like. But yeah, that's what happened with Flash of TV, season 1 and 2. Okay? So, yeah. See this one. Oh, which studio? Oh, in between animator. What? What? Who are you? What? 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 uh, Togen Anki, in between animator. Interesting. Oh, Karuhana, episode 1. Ah, okay. Oh, wait, really? Always in between animator. Oh, there's a key animator. Okay. Key animation, in between, in between, in between, in between, in between. Pretty much in between all the time. Wow, in between animation in season 3. High card, in between, Spy Family, Code White, in between. Oh, wait, what? You worked on two. What? And then you returned into what? What the hell? UFO table. Yeah, in between animator of Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. Interesting. Ah, this animator worked on UFO table. Oh, okay. This one, yeah. Wait. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Wait, look at this one. Ah, Oh, Dorohedoro. Oh, what the fuck? Another Demons. What? In between anime? What? Wait. Yeah, no, it's not the same. What the fuck? What? Black Butler, Fire Force season 3, in between animator, High Card, My Hero Academia season 7, in between animator. Oh, in between animator. What? Wait, what? Nani? Interesting. Hmm. Okay. Then this. What is this? Key animator. Oh, pretty much Lurch. Oh, has done Dangers in My Heart, second key animator. High Card. Oh, Suzume. What? In between animator. In between animator. Ah. Okay. All right. And then very interesting staff list. Very interesting. Oh, working on with this anime as well by Noriyuki Nomata as well. Gintama, in between animator, second key animator, toilet bound, high card. Suzume as well. Wait, this one. Hold on. This one. Oh, same. Oh, high card. Oh, what? Huh, interesting. Yeah. Oh, I stood a game. Oh yeah, we're gonna watch this today. Marriage Toxic. Oh yeah, we're gonna watch this today. Wait, what? uh, oh, you and I are polar opposites. Oh shit. Um, yeah. Okay. All right. It's All right. Yeah. Yeah. The key animator is fine. It's not much, but even so, this episode has a lot of movements. I must say, for a yap session, it has a lot of movements. It's not stiff, which is very interesting. Really like this scene as well of Matsushita. It's not stiff. See this character acting as well. See, I actually like that. I want Island exam staff list. Nah, few more weeks, probably around May and June. Yeah, we see that in a lot of anime. And especially the light novel is doing the exact same thing. By the way, this is also what happened in the light novel. After that, Ishizaki talk. In season 2, you remember the episode 3 of Kay got bullied? Um, they only mentioned that, only Kay mentioned that Hirata called her, you know, in the boiler room. but there's no signal. So, like, yeah, they only established that Hirata called her. That's why she's there, but it felt out of place. You know, you were about to mention uh, you see that is the awkward transitioning, and now I did not like that. You know, even though it was said that Kay, because okay, nah, in season two, remember how Kay got bullied, right? And then Ayana Koji said, uh, "I'll test that out," and then contacted or messaged Manabe and the other bullies from Ryuin's class. And then next scene, Kay is there in the boiler room and said, "There's no signal here. I wonder why Hirata called me here." She just got bullied and then she's about to get bullied again. Oh hell no. I really didn't like that transition. So yeah, eh. Or like the texting Manabe, which was shortened a lot and shoved with simple text. Yeah. I was really hyped on that scene, but yeah. I mean they cooked visually, right? They cooked visually and sound design wise, they cooked. But no. The way it was cut to that was awkward, you know. Still a really good episode though, nonetheless. But yeah, it was off-putting. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, they adapted every scene of chapter four, which is surprising. I thought they were gonna cut out some stuff, but no, I was completely wrong. One four was already ruined with season one, ruining it. Yeah, because season one already has mix of volume four and 4.5 content, which is so weird. You know, obviously they have 12 episodes, but they always usually do 3 episodes per volume, right? They adapted volume one into 3 episodes, volume two into 3 episodes. Volume three, if you think about it, is only 4 episodes. It's not 5 episodes, it's 4 episodes. Because episode eight was volume four. It was a mix of volume four, mix and mash of anime original content and volume four content, just to make the narrative, concise, kinda. But if you're a light novel reader, you're gonna think to yourself, "Wait, if this is in volume four. Why is this here?" So yeah, and then episode seven, volume 4.5, filler episode. But yeah, that's why if you think about it, the island exam arc in season one was only 4 episodes. All right, ending of episode eight was volume three. Exactly. That's why I consider it as only 4 episodes. uh, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the in season one, episode eight, when Sakura and Anakoji talked. That was in volume four, and then Kushida came in. Yeah, that's in volume four. Why the fuck is it there? Ryuin taking a photo of Suzune. That's in volume four. Why is it there? Hirata talking to Ayana Koji. It's in volume four. Why is it there? But yeah, episode eight was such a mess. People didn't. I'm pretty sure people overlooked that. And episode two, Kushida again, right? In season two, where they only made a subtle sound design of Ryuin closing the door. That's it. That's the only change. And surprise hug. Even though in season one, episode eight, Kushida also hugged and Koji at the back. But anyway, yeah, people didn't. I'm pretty sure people forgot about that, or people didn't realize that. that season one has a mix and mash of volume four, volume 4.5, and volume three all at once, which is crazy. Yeah, volume four is the messiest adaptation, but I'd still argue that volume five got like the worst adaptation for me. Like in the main volume of Clash of Duty. Volume 5 is my worst adaptation because I wanted to see the sports festival, but nah. The anime said, nah, I'm not letting you show the sports festival. Nah, let's speedrun this shit. Slideshow. I really hated that. Yeah. You saw my rewatch, right? Like, I hated the sports festival adaptation. And you even, I don't know if you guys remember, but my season two, episode five reaction with my friend, by the way, you can see my disappointment. I was so mad because of the adaptation. And my friend was laughing at me because I was really irritated and frustrated by that stupid fucking episode. Nah. Episode five, season two is like, I really hated that shit. Episode six was fire though. Yeah, except for the bad overlay. But yeah, episode six delivered, but other than that, no. Episode four was okay. Episode five was a fucking mess. Why? Anyway. Yeah, you know why as well? The outsourcing. Uh no, I did not watch ReZero season four yet because I'm still in the middle of rewatching ReZero, probably tomorrow. Season two, and then I'll react to season three on stream because I've never watched season three, and then we'll jump right into season four. But yeah, that is the plan. But anyway, speaking of Clash of the Elite season two, episode six, it was good, but the sports festival arc was terrible because two out of three episodes of sports festival was outsourced. I can't believe it. Volume 4 got one out of three outsourced episodes. That one outsourced episode being the worst outsourced episode. And then Volume 6 got one out of three outsourced episode. Volume 7 got one out of three outsourced episodes as well. So that's why it's a 5 out of 13 episodes outsourced in the entire season. Yeah, we will get the sports festival in the second year. It's in season 5. Can't wait for Koji's muscles to spawn back in. uh, yeah, he lost his muscles, bro. But yeah, that is my complaint in the sports festival of season two. I really hated that. The thing about season two, first six episodes were more human like drawing, and then later episodes like seven and eight drawings were really cartoony. It's fine to me though. Mm, I did not like episode seven, but I do like episode eight because of Kushika's backstory. They cooked with that backstory. I did say it out loud when I remember correctly that Kushina's backstory was done justice and is probably better than the light novel. It conveyed properly, even though I hate Kushida, but they cooked with that backstory. But yeah, every time they adapt a backstory, they always cook. Anyway, that's probably Lurch's powerful weapon, adapting backstories. But yeah, because I also like Ichino's backstory, and I also love Hirata's backstory. I think that is my favorite. Episode 7, Mono. No! No! Don't remind me of that shit. Hell no. No, no, no. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I like how Lurch adapted that backstory. I go as far to say that that is even better than the light novels uh, conveying of Kushida's backstory. I love how they adapted the backstory of Kushida, even though I hate her. But the girl got a proper backstory adaptation from Lurch. Anyway, but yeah. But my favorite backstory adaptation is Hirata. Hirata's backstory was my favorite because the consistency is there, the boards, the cinematography there. Oh, chef's kiss. Love that shit. That's my highlight. But yeah, the shots, the compositing, so good. That's why Hirata's backstory was done justice for me. Even though I hate the fact that they didn't adapt the bench scene properly, but still, my highlight. But yeah, anyway, uh, they only made Ayana Koji say "koredi." And by the way, you've never heard Ayana Koji say "koredi" yet in season 4. That's a bonus. Yeah, Koji's backstory is probably gonna get the best one. If it's a Volume Zero movie, hell yes. Like multiple people say they ruined him out the backstory because they made it he cared about. It's not about that. Wait, wait. Light novel? No, light novel readers? Oh hell no! Where's their reading comprehension? What? They're light novel readers. Wait, what happened to their comprehension? Where's their reading skills? What? Oh hell no! Wait, I need to talk to these light novel people. These light novel readers. Who the fuck are they? Nah. Whoever said that? Oh, Hirata cared about Yamachi. No, no, shut the fuck up. Because it literally explicitly say that Hirata doesn't want things to happen the same, kind of similarly to his past. Ganging up on someone. Oh my days. All right. Yeah, the reading comprehension of our community is ass. We are cooked. The brain rot is taking over. Oh, no. Because even my friend, Johnny, actually. Wait, Basis Stupid said that? Johnny again, I see. But yeah, my friend Johnny mentioned that his brain is probably taking. Oh, the brain rot is taking over his brain. I was like, don't you fucking dare use TikTok ever again. Because he kept on scrolling through TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I was like, no, 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 delete that shit, please. Baseless was a D1 hater. Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, um, that's why me and Sinchi are always on the side of being neutral, but mostly positive. Even though we are neutral, we stay positive. We joke about stuff, but we stay positive. We are neutral when it comes to all these stuff, but we still take the positivity in all of this. That's why if you guys remember in One Punch Man season 3, he stayed optimistic at first until he saw the final products, and yeah, that's when he actually was pissed, and then also saw the production things that happened in One Punch Man season 3. I was always like that even for season 2. But yeah, I had my fair share of criticism, right? You guys remember what I said earlier, right? I hated the sports festival adaptation. I hated that shit. All right? Even though they cooked with one episode, I don't care. That is the worst adaptation for me. I'm glad Volume 2 is likely only getting 3 episodes because I can imagine anime only got 4 in this volume since the entire thing is set up. Yeah. Damn. So the trailer of season 4 showed up to episode 6. I mean, episode 7. Because they showed Kiryuin Senpai. Ah, wow. The anime said, nah, let's show volume 1 and 2. Let's not. Wait, imagine. Imagine after volume 2 ends, they're gonna show another trailer for the island exam arc. That would be sick, you know? And Classroom of the Elite or Kadokawa will say second half of season 4 of Classroom of the Elite trailer, PV. Just like what happened with Solo Leveling season 2. They made the trailer specifically on the Jeju Island ring, you know? Because it's not shown in the first few trailers of Solo Leveling. But imagine, Classroom Daily Season 4 has another trailer for specifically the Island arc. Bridge Season 2, Episodes 1 and 2. But yeah. Anyway, um, that is my bit for Classroom Daily. Even the blue. Then my expectation is going to reach the sky's limit. Yeah, like, please, Lurch. I hope Lurch does show us things about the island exam arc. I do hope they do that because they've never done this. They've never done a trailer for an arc. They're only showing episode PV. And then the main trailer is always showing one volume. But then season 4 showed 2 volumes worth of content, in the trailer. So maybe, just maybe, they're gonna create a new trailer this time around for the second half of season 4. Imagine that. But yeah, I do hope they do that because if so, oh yes, the hype is gonna skyrocket, bro. But yeah. Anyway, that call me aura farming was. Is there anyone who saw this coming? I need to know so bad. Yeah, no, I think no one expected that. That was hilarious though. That was so funny. But yeah, I'm glad Studio Lurch decided to make it funny. You know, they said, "Nah, let's make this comedy. Let's make this entire episode almost comedy." They made things so dramatic. Like, bro, that is on purpose. Nah, that's on purpose. I'm pretty sure Lurch did have on purpose and said, "Yeah, make Ike fall on his knees, sunset. Yes, good compositing for the drama, and then cry, and then holy aura of Komiya. I'm Kami-sama. Ore wa Kami-sama. Kami-sama desu." Imagine, you know. Well, yeah, that's funny from Lurch. Actually, nah. Wait, whoever directed that, nah. Whoever directed that scene, which one of you? Which one of these four? Is it Noriyuki Nomata? Is it Mako Shina? Is it Yukatsuda or Lisa Notaro? Which one of you directed that scene? Uh, that's funny. Reliable aura. Yeah, hopeful, reliable aura. Yeah, that is actually funny. Yeah. Uh, they know exactly who these guys are compared to Koji and what position they hold in ANHS. So they're doing it on purpose. Yeah. Oh, no, bro. No. Give them a raise. Whoever decided this, give them a raise. No, man, this is actually hilarious. Oh, I did not expect this. This caught me off guard so badly. Uh, Holy aura, Jesus Christ, Jesus has come saved you. That's so funny, man. Anyway, I do like the change that Yana Kaji's in here. But then I thought it was a mission of an expel student. Yeah, nah. Oh, bro, that is so funny. Anyway, Ek, you're still a fucking Kushida sim. I hate you, bro. You are such an asshole. You know, I'm not attracted to Shinohara, but she's not. I wouldn't say she's ugly. She's not. To me, she's not ugly. All right, fight me. She's not ugly to me. All right. But Ek, nah, you're a fucking dickhead. This reminds me of that part in season 3 when Shinohara said K had no standards. Right? He's trying to act so tough, like why? Yeah, exactly. Like he's being a tsundere here as well. Nah, I hated him for this. He said, I'd be willing to group up with you, Like, shut the fuck up. Just say it, bro. I'm not gonna tiptoe my way just to date this girl. I'd be straightforward, bro. I don't fucking care. This motherfucker, bro. Like, yeah, you're such an ass, bro. You deserve this punishment. Yeah, I really hated Ike in this, but yeah. Anyway, we'll see how many people will root for Shinohara and Ike in the island exam arc. Let's go! Ah, uh, punishment into sunset. Ike got this goal, but still ain't farming aura, right? Uh, Hell yeah! Look at this beautiful sunset image. Oh, there's a guy on his knees, crying his heart out. Ah, poor him. Uh, Fucking dumbass. Stop tiptoeing! Jesus Christ. This stupid idiot. Your bro's seriously crying. Yeah. It shows that he loves her. But, bro, if you love her, why are you tiptoeing your way to date her? Why are you acting like a fucking simp towards Kushida when you have someone that you love? I really hate men that are like this. Same goes to women, alright? I don't care. Gender equality. Doesn't matter, alright? I hate men and women that act like this. Alright? When they see someone, that they like, example, Ike to Kushida, and the person that you love is right beside you, you're such a dickhead, bro. You're an asshole. But yeah. Yeah, he's a motherfucker. The way they cut that out, like where you can see a message that Ike makes on later was funny. Yeah. And the light novel, it wasn't like this. That's why it caught me off guard as well. Nah, bro, this is funny as fuck. Uh, yeah. And then the last scene, Ichino and Sakinagi, actually adapted really well. I actually love the image of Sakinagi. Honda will show us true colors. Because Sudo bro's loyal to Suzuki. Exactly. My boy Sudo. Nah, man. Sudo is severely underrated, underappreciated. Sudo is best boy, man. I don't care. I'd like to have a bro like Sudo. Honestly, genuinely, I'd like to have a bro like Sudo. Even though he's a brawny brain, still he's grown. He actually is. He's controlling himself. Even though he's enraged, he's controlling himself. That's what I really like about Sudo. And plus, he thinks way better now. He thinks properly and carefully this time around. Even though there are still some, hot-headed scenarios in his case, still there's a distinct difference there from season one. Him just being a hothead every single time, and that's not him being simp or a dog. That's a man right there. Exactly. That's why I love Sudo. Sudo's my best boy. But yeah. So, and then this K Ayano Koji talk was also really nice. They they also did a filter. I think this is a Vignet filter. Mi Bombo. Oh, hi, CJ. Wait, you're done? Wait, you're done? You've already watched the episode? Yeah. Oh, you just ended? Oh, yeah. Did you laugh at this scene? Did you laugh at this scene? Did you laugh at this scene? That was the first time they've done that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, you did? uh, and yeah, wait. Did you laugh at this one? This serve, to be honest. Exactly. Don't care about that shit. And did you laugh at this holy aura of Komiya? I want to see your reaction now. Post it! Post it! Publish it tomorrow. She's like, I'll try with Komiya, and if not, then Ike's already here. Yeah, yeah. When I saw that in the light novel, you're so lazy. Yeah. Did you laugh at this, Iji? This holy aura of Ikemen, glowing aura. Hell no, bro. Ain't no Ikemen. Hell no. The holy aura of Komiya. No, man. The anime exaggerated a lot of things. This part and EK falling into his knees. No, man. They exaggerated a lot. I actually enjoyed it. I thought that it's gonna be full yap session, but nah, they made things way too dramatic, for the comedy purpose. I actually like it. I like that they took this approach, even though I'm pretty sure some people are still gonna complain. I don't fucking care because this is supposed to be a yap fest episode, but like they actually cook. They cook with this episode. Yeah. Anyway, have you seen the staff list? There's only a few key animators, so yeah, but I guess it's still pretty consistent comparing it to season two. Yeah, and three. Mm, Where's that Sake Nagi frame? I love that Sake Nagi frame. Ah, yes, Queen. Yeah, very few KA. I was actually surprised. Yeah, I was actually surprised about this. So, yeah. Although it does have a lot of movements for talking, though. Yeah. Still nice. Even though it's like simple movements, still lots of movements. Anyway, oh yes, beautiful. This frame and Nanase frame is kind of similar. Go up for a few seconds. Oh wait, where's that? Uh, Wait, is it the episode one? I think it's episode one. Yes, this one. Oh, last episode. Ah, yeah, that one. Right, right, right. Wait, it's saved a lot. Oh, there it is. This. Yeah, this. Yeah. I actually like the way they do these shots. And they have Koji as well. So, yeah, really nice. Yeah, consistent character acting as well. I was actually impressed. I never thought that this episode will have Still have a lot of character acting animation. The season has a lot of horror forming. But yeah, we're only in 6 episodes. Yeah. Anyway, to uh, to bless people's eyes, my angel. Let's go, my angel, my angel, my angel. And then there's Albert. uh, yeah, they cooked with Hiyori's design. Anyway, um, yes, yes. Yeah, sorry, sorry. Uh, Hiyori best girl. Fight me. Caught. Look at this angel. By the way, Ayano Koji's arm, bless. It's blessed. Blessed by Hiyori. Look at that. It's blessed. Yeah, her design is very good. Looking back on season 2 and 3, oh yeah, yeah. This is a huge improvement, bro. This is such a huge improvement. Truly. Hell yeah. Best girl. Anyway. Anyway, I saved a lot. I'm not done with saving frames of Hiyori, by the way, but anyway. I wish Albert grabbed me like that. Yeah! uh, she was so cute and small. Yeah. When I watched Laughing Way to boost vibrancy a bit and make. Oh, yeah? Those eyes are killing me. Best eye color. Cute! Look at this cute. Ah, kawaii. Anyway, there's Hinata. Feast your eyes. And then there's this aura. Ah, holy aura. And then our favorite couple. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Blesses us with you, OST. I mean, they are already playing new ones. I think they already played 3 new OSTs. They played the new one in the last episode as well. This needs to be Miyushinohara and Jesus Christ. Banter. Yeah. Matsushita. Yo, Matsushita's design looks so much better. Holy. My god. She looks so pretty. Man. Anyway. Very consistent drawings. Really love it. And there's Nishino. Yeah. And there's Susan. And then Kay. Everybody's favorite. Let's go. And then there's this cute Kay. Well, she's so adorable. Anyway, enough. Enough. Anyway, last one. Oh, yes. Gorgeous visuals. Anyway, yeah. This episode, pretty consistent. I must say, another good episode. You know what? I'd say I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10 again. Last episode's another 8.5. I still think episode 2 is the weakest. I think. Yeah, episode 2 is the weakest for me. Even though it's not really like weak, it's still a really, really good episode. Episode 2 is probably the weakest. Episode 3 is good, especially the Kei Sato scene. And yeah, episode 4, knife scene. Episode 5, Ichika scene. Episode 6, and a lot of good moments. So Yeah, I'm really satisfied with this adaptation. So far, they're cooking. All the characters got a pretty good glow up, except that missing guy Yamauchi. Yeah, bro got done dirty by the old animation art style. Yeah, really loving it. Yamauchi's in the black room, and then Ichinose. I I hope. Wait, I'm pretty sure we will. I hope that we will be getting an Ichinose glow up visual, just like Sake and Nagi here, and Nanase and Koji, like those, and a close up eye shot. I like Ike's old design more. Why? Because he looks like a bum. No, man. Ike has a huge glow up in this season. That's why I was so surprised in the first episode when I watched it. Got a deal. Anyway, yeah, really, really good episode, I must say. I rate this at 8.5. Yeah, another 8.5 episode for the Volume 2 adaptation. They only, condensed dialogues, but they haven't, by the way, they haven't removed or cut out a scene from the light novel. They're only shortening it, condensing it, get the point across in the narrative structure, and that's it. Unlike in season 2 and 3, they are indeed removing scenes to get a focus on certain parts and then also still condensing the dialogues. So, which one do you prefer? I'd much prefer season 4. Anyway, Yuki's meant to look like a bum, so I'd like old. Ichino's a nerf. Etchy. Uh, yeah. Anyway, great episode. Nice. Uh, New design is more similar to light novel design. Small eyes. Yeah. Anyway, here's our king. Harem king. And then skeletons. Bones. Bones. Anyway, so some people would like to differ. But yeah, that is the episode of Classroom of the Elite Season 4 discussion analysis. We've been talking for like 2 hours. Wow. All right, I think it's time that we watch other anime. Which one do you want first? Marriage Toxin? Lion Koji is traumatized by that. Marriage Toxin or Aishiteru Game or oh, the beginning after the end is already out. I made friends with the second prettiest girl. I think we're gonna watch three. Yeah. Anyway, we're watching Marriage Toxin, this and this. Previews. Scam 2026. Now, second produced girl peak rom com. Or yeah, I actually agree. I actually enjoy that second produced girl. Yeah. I don't know if I'll upload the episode reactions on YouTube, but yeah. I think I'm just gonna mainly focus on Classroom of the Elite for now, and then some side videos, you know. And yeah, because the ones that are doing well right now is Vanguard and Classroom of the Elite. So yeah, and then I saw the reception of my opening ending theme reaction because now that they're late, they're not gonna get views or likes, right? So I saw the likes, the ratio. It's not much. See, one, two, four. Akane Banashi has four. Oh, Damon's of the Shadowrun has three. And then got one dislike on Liar Game. Don't know why, but okay. Bro doesn't want me to react, or probably my disliker, but yeah. And then yeah, Ashen Lee is just on another level, man. Yeah. Then Vanguard has 77 likes, 3.6 views, 3.6k. Yeah. Uh, Agents of the Forces is only has one mic because it's so late. Yeah, that's that. Um, we'll see though. I'm doing this because I want to see which one will work on my channel. But yeah. Um, anyway, let's jump right into. I guess we'll start with romance first before we proceed to marriage toxin. Marriage toxin is an action. So yeah, we're gonna see the opening, right? We're gonna see the opening and ending theme. So yeah. All right. Let us proceed with. I want to end this love game. ED song is Pete. Really? All right. All right. Let's jump right into Ice Stereo game first. You know what? We'll do it by its time schedule, time release. Uh, we got Ice Stereo game first. I want to end this love game, Marriage Toxin, and then second prettiest girl. All right. Let's do it. Ice Stereo game first. All right. No clue. All I know about this one that is pretty much it for this stream. And tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be streaming. Uh, I might take a break tomorrow, and then Friday will be ReZero. No, Friday will be Vanguard. So I'm pretty sure majority of you won't be here. Another community will be here, but then Saturday is probably ReZero. Yeah. Anyway, that's that. And then Sunday, we'll see. Probably we'll watch on Sunday and Monday. Yeah. Anyway, that is it for now. Thank you guys for sticking by the stream. 2 hours worth of Clash of the Elite content, and then almost another 2 hours of watching anime. Yeah. I feel like majority of you have already left, but yeah, that is always the case because it's not Clash of the Elite. Yeah. Anyway, that is it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for sticking by, and I'll see you guys on the next